Alright, what is going on guys, and welcome to new Black Ops 4 video. And in today's video we're going to be going over the top 5 best class setups you can use here in Black Ops 4 after the most recent update. As you guys know, with the most recent Call of Duty Black Ops 4 update, we got a whole lot of buffs, nerfs to different weapons in the game, and it did change the meta quite a bit, to some ARs being better than others and to some SMGs being better than others as well, which did change the meta a lot, like I said. And today we're going to be going over the top 5 best class setups that you can use to raise your KD, get better at the game, stuff like that. The most reliable weapons here in Black Ops 4. So without further ado, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are brand new, turn on notifications, and let's get right into the class setups. Alright guys, so the first class setup we're going to be going over, guys, is the Rampart 17 assault rifle. This is probably one of the best assault rifles in the game now, because of the most recent buff it got. It got a reduced idle sway, slightly reduced recoil of first and third shots, and increased 4-hit kill range by 3 meters. This gun was absolutely insane already, and it just got even more reliable, even better. And I don't even know why they buffed it, to be honest with you guys. I think it did not need a buff, if you ask me. I think it was already really good and really reliable. If you guys do like the iron side of this gun, you guys could take off the reflex and use another perk. But personally, I don't really like him all that much, so I do use a reflex, high caliber 1 and 2. If you use high caliber 1 and 2, guys, you do get a lot more damage output with this weapon. So you get the increased damage to headshots with the first, and increased damage to upper chest with high caliber 2, which is absolutely broken. And then I use FMJ 1 and 2 for improved bullet pen, and obviously if you want these short score streaks, it helps as well, but that's not really what I use it for. And then stim shot, obviously to be able to rush faster, so you don't have to wait and heal and wait to be able to heal. And then tactical mask to protect myself from 9-bangs, razor wires, barricades, you name it. It literally, tac mask is probably one of the best perks in the game after the most recent update. It got a huge buff, and I think it is very useful now, and very I wouldn't say crutch, because you could use other perks and they would be as valuable, but not for the same reasons. But tac mask is probably one of the best perks in the game as of now. So like I said, guys, Rampart 17, top tier AR, definitely give it a try, guys. It is 100% worth your time. Alright guys, so the second class setup we're going to be going over today, guys, is the Vapor XKG. This gun did not get a nerf or a buff in the most recent update, but I do think it's still one of the most reliable ARs in the game. What I ran on this gun was Elo, Suppressor, Rapid Fire, and Fast Mags, Tactical Mask, Dexterity, Dead Silence, and then I ran the stim shot with it. I do think this gun is still, like I said, one of the best ARs in the game. Like I said, it did not get a nerf or a buff, so it's still on top. The Maddox got a nerf, a lot of ARs got buffs, but this gun did not get touched, and for that reason it's still in my top 2 to top 3 assault rifles in the game. I do believe Suppressor helps it a shit ton. I don't know if it's placebo or if it's true, but Suppressor feels like it has less recoil. I don't know if you guys experienced that. If you guys, I know it reduces muzzle flash. I know Suppressor does that, so that might be what the placebo effect is, but it does seem like it has less recoil with Suppressor on it. So I do enjoy running Suppressor with Rapid Fire and Fast Max to be able to rush a lot. And then Elo did get a nerf in the update before the last update, but I don't think it's that significant, so I still run Elo here on the Vapor. The third class setup, guys, is a personal favorite of mine. This gun has been one of my favorite guns since the beta. When this game first dropped, this gun was kind of trash. It was kind of unusable, to be honest, but since then it got a huge buff. It got 2 buffs actually, and now it is almost back to where it was. I wouldn't say it's back to where it was just yet. I don't know if they plan on buffing it even more. They probably should. It's still not as good as the assault rifles, but it is very good now after the buffs. Grip, Rapid Fire, and the belt feed operative mod is what I ran on it, with obviously the same perk setup, tac mask, dexterity, dead sounds, and the stim shot. I use the belt feed operative mod just because you can just run around without ever having to reload. So this is probably the best rushing class setup in the entirety of Black Ops 4. I know the Spitfire melts faster and stuff like that, but this gun you literally do not have to reload ever. In the most recent update on this gun, guys, they adjusted the 5-hit kill range up to 3 meters, and then slightly increased the ADS movement speed. So now this gun can actually 5-shot up close, which before it couldn't. Before it was a 6-shot, so now it is a lot more powerful, a lot more reliable up close, and I do advise you guys to use this gun. Like I said, best rushing class setup, hands down, guys, no doubt in my mind about it. Alright guys, so the fourth class setup in today's video, guys, is the SOG 9mm. On this gun, guys, I do use a stock, quick draw, and grip, tactical mask, scavenger, dexterity, and stim shot. The reason I use what I use on this gun, guys, stock is absolutely insane. You can literally strafe like a maniac with this gun. It already has insane mobility without stock, so when you put it on, you literally, people cannot touch you if you're strafing. Then grip and quick draw, obviously, to be able to rush easier. Then you can use tactical mask, dexterity, and scavenger. The reason I use scavenger on this class over others that I don't use scavenger on is I run crash. But with this gun, even if you run crash, you might run out of ammo because it doesn't have a lot of ammo capacity. So I would still run scavenger if you're trying to go on big streaks. But if you don't want to run scavenger, definitely take it off and maybe add another attachment and run like stock 2 or fast mags. Those can be really good as well. But in my opinion, I think this is probably the best setup, guys. Dexterity to be able to obviously mental over stuff faster, jump shot and stuff like that. Tactical mask, just counter 9 bangs like I said earlier, the other class setups. And I don't know, guys, this is probably my top 2 SMG in the game after the cordite, like I said. And it is a very good weapon and reliable weapon. It might be inconsistent at times, but every SMG in this game are pretty inconsistent sometimes. So definitely top 1 or 2 SMG, cordite, and SOG, 100%, no doubt. The fifth and last class setup of this video, guys, the swordfish tactical rifle. This is probably one of my favorite weapons in this game, like altogether. I love burst weapons, guys, and to see this gun get buffed in the last update, which was an absolute huge buff in my opinion. It got slightly reduced delay between burst, reduced idle sway, and then the Peneburst operating mod implements standard burst delay. So it has the same burst delay with or without the operating mod. This gun literally shreks through people. It is insane. If you hit all your shots, it will one burst literally everyone from any range, and it is, I don't know, it's probably the most reliable tactical rifle in the game in my opinion. The ABR is kind of inconsistent and the auger is kind of hard to use, but this gun, honestly, 10 out of 10. What I used on it, guys, was the reflex, hybrid mags, FMJ, and Peneburst, and then I use tactical mask, dexterity, and stim shot. The reason I use FMJ on this gun, guys, is to be able to wallbang people, especially when I play Nuketown. There's so many spots where you have to be able to wallbang, and this gun literally does not lose any damage through walls. So it's absolutely insane. I use hybrid mags, obviously, to be able to reload faster. That's nothing new. And then the Peneburst, which makes this gun even better than it already is without it. The reflex, it's just a personal preference. I do think the reflex is the best sight out of these. I wish it had an elo sight, but it doesn't. So reflex is probably your best bet after the elo. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, guys. We did go over the top 5 best class setups you can run in Black Ops 4 after the 1.05/1.06 update. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy the video, guys, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are brand new, turn on notifications for more awesome Call of Duty content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.